What's good, YouTube? Today I want to talk about Instant Fusion and Dinosaurs. Instant Fusion has always been one of the ultimate extenders, so I want to give you guys three kind of Instant Fusion plays that are really amazing in the Dinosaur deck. Some are less practical than others, but let's go ahead and get into the obvious, and that's going to be the Norden plays here. So it's no secret that in your deck, your Drac Aeolo is super hyped right now because you can just bring it out with Miscellaneous Source. So what you do is you can get Miscellaneous Source to the graveyard many ways, be it overlaying and using an Xyz effect, or just pitching it from the hand for its own effect. It's a hand trap that's able to just pitch itself to graveyard at any time to make your dinosaurs unaffected for the turn, and you don't have to control a dinosaur in order to do that and use that effect. So you can then banish him just by himself and summon Aeolo, which opens up a lot of plays for you. The main being Trishula with Instant Fusion. So if you're using Norden, you bring back any four, and you have a Miscellaneous Source still in your graveyard, you're able to banish, go for Aeolo, and go for Trish. This is super important in your deck because you are focused on a rank 9 in your deck as well, and Trishula happens to be a level 9. So it just fits right in so smooth. And I think it's really good to be able to have a card that's going to be hitting their hand and leaving them with 4 when you're having True King of All Calamities pop out, because if they're drawing to 5 and this card's already on the board, the resources are so limited and you had a chance to snipe an out. But what's even better is if you've managed to summon True King of All Calamities without Instant Fusion, which is very easy in the deck, considering the True Kings that you're already playing and Miscellaneous Source, being able to get the tuner and often go into Trish or Dinglong, which can become 9 without ever having to use your Instant Fusion. If you already have True King of Calamities on the field, you can call Earth before Instant Fusion or after. All your monsters will become Earth for the rest of the turn, and you are able to make Naturia Beast. A ton of people asked me how I was making Nat Beast in my previous video when I was talking about the deck, and that is how you do it. So Instant Fusion becomes Naturia Beast whenever you have VFD, aka True King of Calamities, on the field. Now, these are the more basic that you should know, in my opinion, combos, because Instant Fusion into Norden is likely your main use in the deck. But there are a few other things that you can use it for. And the first would be our Sea Monster of Theseus. So let's clear up everything else on our chalkboard, quote unquote, here, so we can talk about our Theseus. Theseus has one very simple use, in my opinion, and that's using him with any level 4 in your deck to go into Vermilion Dragon Mech. Now, Vermilion Dragon Mech needs tuners in order for it to go off, and Theseus gives you an instant tuner in your graveyard to use its effect. But what's more important is you might be able to plus and get a Ghost Ash back later with his effect. He's almost Diamond Dire-like in that you're going to be banishing the tuner and popping, but he doesn't destroy himself there, and we want to get that tuner. So what you're going to do is use the new field spell to pop him and potentially get a Ghost Ash back. It's just very, very nice, in my opinion. But the final and less practical use of Instant Fusion is going to be using Practical. And Practical is a level 5 Earth fusion from all the way back to McDonald's Pack 2. And its stats aren't beefy, but the important part is he's a dinosaur to help fuel your strategy. What you're actually going to use him with is Dinglong here. Now, what you need to understand about Dinglong is it's so easy to make in the deck. It's a level 5 tuner, and what you do is you soul eating Overraptor, you use him, search Miscellaneous Source, pitch Miscellaneous Source, do the play we said earlier, banish Miscellaneous Source, and get your level 1 tuner from your deck special summoned, and you synchro into Dinglong. And now with Instant Fusion, Dinglong and Practical are 2 level 5s, and one of them's a tuner. So what does that make? That makes Ultimaya Tzolkin. So with Ultimaya Tzolkin, you're able to go into your typical plays like Crystal Wing, but in this deck, you abuse Lithosasm to hit the extra already. So if you're going against an extra deck strategy, I would actually consider siding this strategy potentially rather than maining it, because true Dracos don't rely on their extra deck at all, and hitting them is ridiculous. It's like just wiping your own field with this play to do it. But against other decks, this could just seal the entire duel, and that is Dragoonity Knight Trident. This is why it's getting hype. Ultimate Tzolkin's able to bring out Trident. Trident's able to send itself Tzolkin and probably the field spell after you've already used it, and you're able to hit the extra for 3 more. So with 6 total cards being hit out of the extra deck alongside Lithosasm, it's a pretty powerful combo in the deck that only takes 2 cards, your Overraptor and Instant Fusion here. And then, of course, Lithosasm resolving if you want to hit the 6. But Tzolkin being a 2-card combo that's very easily obtainable, it isn't that bad, but I think usually you would want to be creating a super extended board with it, in my opinion. That's why I like the Norden plays more. That's why I like the Naturia Beast play more, in my personal opinion. But it's up to you guys. What did you think of all of these instant fusion combos going into Vermilion Mech? It does sound pretty spicy and takes up less room in the extra deck than this play, which you see takes up 4 slots. Dinosaurs are already so cramped, but I definitely like the Naturia Beast and the Trishula plays personally. Are there any plays that I missed? Please let me know in the comment section down below what you will be using Instant Fusion for in Dinosaurs if you are using it. I think it's definitely necessary. It's one of the best extenders in my opinion.